humble,
experienced,
determined. One play away.
Always the snap, back to pass, look, gonna fire a fade, one-on-one coverage, and the catch is made for a touchdown.
Last season, the Howard football team went 1-10. Through all of the hardships, players could tell you good things came out of it as well.
And the offensive side, we made some strides with some, with a young offense with Greg McGree from last year leaving. On defense, I think we started off as a good defense, but I think we ended as a great defense. And I think, that's something to look forward to going into the next season.
The biggest highlight to me last year was getting our first victory. It was a great experience. You're seeing that everybody came together. That feeling of getting your first victory was the biggest joy because everybody was excited.
In between the last season and the new one, there's a 9-month period of silence from our favorite college teams. During that time as fans, we do not know what they do. We just know it's called the offseason. Offseason is a time for the team to really connect with each other and build relationships and trust, because trust is needed when you go on the field. If you don't have trust, you can't trust your man to do his job, and if you can't trust him to do his job, then you guys can't win.
Offseason is just when you bonding, regrouping, evaluating last year, and you coming into the new year trying to see what's your new goal, what's your new mindset.
Offseason is just perfecting your craft, sharpening the blade.
All of the players train the same way, except each player has their own individual mentality when it comes to the offseason.
Just being a leader and doing everything I can, honestly.
I'm really working to be the hardest worker on the team. Regardless of who's in the room, I want to be the hardest worker in the room. Personally, if I could teach the young players something, I'd tell them that it's about dedication. You get out what you put in. If you don't work as hard as you can every day, then you're not going to get the results you want. And then you'll be upset coming in the off-season when you don't reach your goals.
Time management is big in the off-season because you got extra time. So just learning how to manage your time as far as school, as far as getting up in the morning, making it to workout, all that matters in the off-season.
If you want to really be healthy, you got to grind in the off-season. You got to hurt. You got to go through those nights where you don't feel like working out, but it's really going to help you for the upcoming season.
The Bison's hard work continues throughout the winter, and new energy is added when alum Rodney Hill becomes the team's new strength and conditioning coach.
I try to show them that I care and that I know what I'm talking about, because athletes don't care how much they know until they know how much you care. So I feel like me being an alum, me going through everything that they've gone through, and going out, learning what I learned, and then coming back to show them, I think that helps guys buy into, because I want them to do it, and they see that I want them to do it, but I want them to do it right. I want them to do it well. I want them to have that attention to detail that I keep coming back to and I keep talking about, because attention to detail is what wins championships.
Outside of football, the Bison held a special event to encourage kids to stay in school.
Who all wants to get good grades in school? That's good, that's most important, because the only way to play college football, basketball, soccer, or whatever sport you want to play, you have to do good in the classroom.
So you ever wanted to become that man on TV that you always say, I want to be like him? You go to college, and, learn what you're on, take everything that you can from this experience. And you can become that man. You can become even better.
My favorite part of today's event was actually on the football field, like just getting out there, running with the kids, seeing them smile, being happy to be on the field. To be a role model and touch somebody's life, I feel like I did something.
Special events like this create a brotherhood throughout the Howard football team that translates onto the field.
The spring game, it felt like a real game. It was only 7-on-7, and guys were yelling, cheering. When one team won, they were running around. They were having the time of their life because they felt like they just won a real game. So I feel like we keep that mindset of, hey man, I want to win no matter what. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll lay my body on the line for you, my brothers. And I feel like that camaraderie that we had and that competitiveness that each of us is bringing it out, it showed in the spring game. This whole 4 weeks of spring, grinding, came out one final day, and people showed out, So it was a good feeling. Our goal is to win this championship, be on top of the MEAC. But for now, all we can do is focus on each day. We get in, we grind, we blood, sweat, and tears, everything. You can't look past each day, because you do that, you're gonna fail.
Follow the Bison on their journey to the Celebration Bowl on YouTube.